What's going on, guys? Ben here. We are all working. That's all good. So, welcome to the stream. We're on YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch on whatever platform you prefer. And we're gonna do some Manor Lords today. So we're gonna be checking that out. Thank you, Rustam, for the subscribe. So we're gonna do a Manor Lords build completely from scratch. We're just gonna see how we go. I've actually tried 3 different saves, and I've started in the bottom left corner, Nuzlo, every time. Kind of hoping you don't get to pick; it's kind of random. So I'm kind of hoping that when we create this one, we're gonna get to try it in a different area and kind of take on board all the stuff that I've learned from playing this game, because there's quite a few systems on this which are quite complex. Some things that can easily be overlooked and lead to a lot of inefficiencies and stuff like that. So we're gonna try and put some of that learning into place. And yeah, I really been enjoying this game. It's really fun just to kind of build your village and see how you get through it and everything. It's got some cool systems, quite unique. So thank you everyone who's here already. Yeah, and we're just gonna jump straight in. So I'm just gonna make sure I've got everything live on YouTube and on Twitch, and we're all good. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, how you doing, Shami? How you doing, Mercedes? Hope you're both doing well. And the early birds today. So we're gonna do a new game, and we get to create our coat of arms, which is quite detailed. I don't know if we should be this guy. He's got some drip. Do that, and loads of cool different things you can do with this. It's unusually quite deep, this customization, so more than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look. They do have a bear that I found eventually. Not even sure what that one is, but you can even upload your own ones. But a little squirrel kind of thing. Got even underwear, vine and stuff like that. So I think we'll just do our standard kind of bear one. Do that. That looks alright, doesn't it? little white black symbol and stuff like that. Let's do that. Nice and straightforward. Make the scale ever so slightly. You can even have like multiples as well. But we're going to keep it with just the one. And I've been doing restoring the peace. Rise to Prosperity is pretty much like custom kind of just build mode. And then what's that? A golden bear. You could do a golden bear. You could even have the bear as gold. Yeah, you could do that with that as purple, and then you could. Do we have a gold? Yellow would be the closest. You could even like change the the shadowing of it as well. I don't know if I think the black actually looked quite good with that, to be fair. It gave it a little bit of shadowing, a little bit of definition. We can do that. Let's do that. So restoring the peace is the normal one, basically. That's what I've been doing so far, and you just got to conquer every region. On the edge is basically just survive, but then reach the large town, and Rise to Prosperity is reach large town settlement level, but without the raiders, so chill version. So we're just going to go in the middle where we've actually got to push out and fight and stuff like that. And yeah, domination, we're going to keep everything like this, everything by default. Keep that all there, the normal stuff. So we're going to click begin. I hope we don't get Nuzlocke. I'm not necessarily going to re-roll if we do get Nuzlocke, but I've had Nuzlocke 3 times. It'd be nice to have a different. Okay, we got a different area. Zvayao. We pause straight away. We're in the top right corner this time, so normally I'm down here. We actually do have a little bit less to work with. So what I want to do first of all is get an idea of the lay of the land. Basically, first of all, see where we want to go. So I'm gonna just skip the tutorials because I've already played this a few times. It seems like the tutorial is just there every time if you want it to be. So obviously we're starting in March. Good news is we do have a trade point right here. We've got a King's Road. So the King's Road you can't delete. The King's Road is permanent, but you can create roads off of the King's Road, and kind of then make your own kind of road network and stuff like that. I'm just looking at nearby areas because in here we've got abundance of clay. We've got some stone and some iron, which not a lot of either of those. And we've got some hunting and we've got some berries, but again, not a great starting location. Here we have rich stone and berry deposits next door to us. Down here we've got berries and hunting, and down here we've got iron and clay. So ideally this is where we'd want to expand into as our next settlement, because we're going to need a lot of iron for our troops and weapons and stuff like that in the long term, if we're going to expand. Next I'm going to have a look. Wheat, and oh my, I've never had a place that is so rich in fertility with the wheat. That's insane. And flax. But okay, so this top corner is perfect for farming. Really good for farming. In fact, we almost want to use this as a guide of where to build the city, because we're not going to have enough people to farm all this land anyway, but it does allow us to have a few crop fields and stuff like that. But yeah, very good for food, poor iron. So if we could get, because we've got good flax and barley, one of the objectives for this town is going to be to get a linen trade set up, and probably an ale trade as well. Barley into malt, and then malt into ale. And we can export those, and with those profits we can bring in iron. Trading is a little bit punishing at the moment. They are the developer did say that they're going to address this. Basically, if you trade too much of one item, it penalizes you and you know, which is true. It's got a supply-demand mechanic going on. It's almost too harsh too quickly, that it then means that, because you don't have the choice necessarily of what you export, that then basically you just can't export the one thing you can make. Like, we could make loads of clay and roof tiles, because we've got a rich deposit. There's not a lot else we could make as a kind of resource here. We're lucky we've got the farm fields that we can do as well. But yeah, that's gonna be the basis. And we've got some starting food here. So I'm thinking in this little area here is probably where we're gonna settle the town. We're probably gonna chop these trees away over here, because we've got water running through here as well. We've got good water lines running right through. This is where the town's gonna draw the well. And this is also a good place because this isn't as, I mean, it's still, having 2 pluses here is very good, but you know, it's a good place to make use of some non-buildable land, as it were. And we'll probably have barley fields, wheat fields, flax fields. Our farm will probably be up in this little northern region up here. And we'll have the rest of the farm down here. Resource nodes do expire, but they do it differently. So we've actually got all 4 examples on this screen to start with. So stone and iron will never grow. They will never get more. And because they're not rich deposits, we will mine them. We will get what stone and what iron we can out of them, because we will need some of that. It saves, I mean, some of that just means it saves us trading to bring it in. But once it's gone, it's gone. It's finite. The clay is similar, but the rich deposits, you know, rich deposits are like 2,000. Like the rich deposit for iron is 3,500 here. And I think, do we have a rich stone deposit? I think it's guaranteed 1 per map. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's one here. Only 800 there. 600 there. So the iron, clay, and stone, they're only really worth looking at if they've got the crown. Because there is a perk called deep mining. And deep mining will allow you to basically, it will never run out if it's a rich deposit. So we could get that upgrade and we'd have infinite clay. Just because of how much clay there is and stuff like that. I don't think we'll need to do that because you are wasting some points there. If it was iron, I would 100% be going for the deep mining for iron, which we might be part of the strategy anyway, to go down into this town anyway. So that's the ores. In terms of, and like I said, a rich deposit, if we don't have the unlimited mining on and you mine it all, it will be gone. You can't upgrade it. So we could use all of our clay and not have any more, if we didn't manage it correctly. Hunting, if you settle too close to the animals, there's like a red ring that'll appear when we try to build something. If you settle too close, they will just leave. I don't know if they move or if they leave, but yeah, it's not something you want to do. And if you overhunt them, they'll go extinct as well. So these will just replenish over time. And I think someone on the YouTube video on the tips that I did, someone said that if you put it at like 17, 18, as like to keep alive, so only hunt 2 or 3 animals at a time, the herd will replenish more quickly than if you say hunt 12 of them and there's only 8 left, because obviously it makes sense, there's less of them to multiply. So so yeah, and you can get an upgrade that increases the meat you get from animals, passive meat and all that kind of stuff. We might have a look at that. This is going to be very much a farm. We're going to be playing around with farming on this one for sure. And then berries are seasonal. So berries will grow. This will count up from 8 up to 64. Between now and, well, from March, because the winter's just finished. This will count up to 64, and then we'll be able to deplete it down to 0, sorry. And then, yeah, basically it'll just be empty then. It might regrow back during the year as well, but as soon as you get to December and February into the winter, the crop just depletes and you can't farm it over the winter. So, but this will come back every spring. So you can't actually like exhaust it. Even if it goes to 0, it'll still be there. So we've got a steady supply of animals and some berries, a decent supply of clay, and we've got some stone and iron, but not a huge lot. Not something we need to super prioritize at the moment. We're going to start with, first of all, we've got our little homeless shelter camp. We've got a hitching post, and we've got some supplies that if it starts raining, this is going to start taking damage. So what I've learned very quickly is that we're going to create a storage yard first. So our first few buildings is going to be, this is going to be super like streamlined, but it's kind of what I found to work quite nicely. Storehouse and a granary. And we're going to have the granary. I'm kind of going to put it here. Because if we have our farms up here and we have our berries and stuff here, it's quite centralized to everything, which will work quite nicely. So we're going to actually pop that right there on the tree line. We're going to have a storehouse, and the storehouse we're going to put probably a little bit here. I'm going to create this as a little road first, just to get like kind of the guides. What I kind of want to do is just kind of have this as like a little corner. We got little crossroads. I'm gonna pop that there like that. Okay. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna, for now, we're gonna bring this round. Probably just snake round this hill. Like that. So that'll be good. That'll be good. And the next thing we're gonna need is a logging camp. So I can actually press play for this now. And we're gonna set a logging camp up right here as well. And the main reason being is that they can kind of cut this down. We kind of want this down because this is over time. This is going to be farmland. That's the plan anyway. The original kind of idea at the moment. Okay. So, let's speed this up. We need them to build this first. So we've got 5 unassigned families who are going to be the builders. And they're going to start taking the goods. So I've had it a couple of times where it's rained straight away and you start losing the bread and stuff. So if we can build the granary, get that built first as a priority. Get the storehouse built. But yeah, the ox is going to go back and forward. So we could write back to Hildebolt, who is the other guy, basically. The AI. This is very early access at the moment. You can drag and drop like paragraphs here. Basically, it doesn't matter. Over time, he's going to lay claim to all of these one by one. And then eventually, he'll try and lay claim to us. I think at that point, you could lose at that point. Or obviously, we lay claim and we fight back and stuff like that. So, we're going to have to see. I'm going to actually make a little road here. Just because it makes it quicker. Roads don't cost anything. So, nice and straightforward to do there. These guys are just going to be waiting for that. Okay, so we get to see the citizens going. And obviously, you know, you play this like this, it basically plays out in real time. And just look at the detail level that you can go to on this. Like this is impressive for what's basically an RTS management sim. very impressive level of detail you can go to. But it'll play out in real time. Like, they'll just go and fetch stuff and real time to an extent, because obviously seasons are sped up, you know, months and everything like that are quicker. But we can get a lot of that going over here. I think this is going to be a good little place. We can actually put someone in the granary. They're going to now go and collect the food. I guess we could make a road over here so it could just come straight across, but I don't really want to play too much with the roads on the land kind of thing. Too much. Small markets for their stall. That's fine. You can actually upgrade this to a worker camp, which gives basically what's the best way? Like, at the moment they're homeless. This basically gives them a temporary home. I'm not going to worry too much about that though, because we're actually going to have this set up real quick basically. So it's not going to be too much of an issue. They'll be able to build that now. And then this needs 2 logs as well. I'm going to start getting that all prepared, and they're just going to wait for that to come over. And basically, once this is done, the 2 logs, we're going to move the hitching post, because we can relocate that for free. But it's a little bit awkward to, we can actually pop someone on that. It's a little bit awkward to, look, it's already raining. So luckily we got all the food in just in time. We've got the storehouse as well. Luckily it wasn't a torrential one. Once road is placed, can you remove it? No, you can remove it. So you can like create a road, and then you can alt left click and remove. So roads are very like non-punishing. But I guess from like a trying to be semi-realism with it, they wouldn't really build a road and then dig it all up kind of thing. But yeah, this is very much about efficiency in pipelines and making sure that you've got things like you can see right now, because our hitching posts and our logs are all the way over there. The building is halted until the goods actually arrive. So now the goods have arrived. They will start building the rest of the hut. Now we'll put our logging camp there, and we'll actually give them an area to kind of log, as it were. And he's actually going to move these logs. He should do anyway, I think. Yeah, he's going to move these logs to store them in the logging camp, because logs don't need to go in the storehouse. They don't get weathered or anything. They'll just be stored here. And I'm going to wait for him to move that log there, because the relocation just gives you the resources back, but you've got to build it again. So I might as well let him carry the log here, because otherwise what can happen is you get a little bit stuck, I found, because they don't drag it because they don't have a place to hitch from. Other times I found it's worked fine, but I think it's just kind of like you could potentially soft lock yourself by not having a hitching post to then carry the logs, if that makes sense. So we've got basic fundamentals here. We've got the logging, 1 builder, 4 jobs, and what we're going to do is we're going to relocate. And I think probably just putting it here for now would be fine. I'm going to put this as a high priority. And then I'm going to go do that. So it looks like actually he is going to continue doing the timber anyway. They're flattening ground. We're running out of food, apparently. This is not good. Not good at all. So we're going to need berries first. I think we'll do berries first. But I think what we'll do is Let's go along here for a sec. Off into this, kind of gridding it, which is more American, I guess. More city skylines than anything. I want to put a forager's camp there. Speed this up. Ideally, we want them to get them into houses as well. We kind of want like a central place for our market and houses spanning out. So I'm kind of thinking this kind of area can kind of handle that, but this is the harder bit. It's kind of like crafting the city layout. Yeah, they're gonna build the hitching post. But all the main kind of stuff is done, which is good. There we go. That'll get built. We can pop someone in there. We're almost done, because I think all our logs are almost taken anyway. We've only got one more log. And then the actual, where are we going? The logging camp is already getting more logs now. But they're chopping down and stuff anyway. So that's good. So this is actually built. So what we're going to do is take off the storehouse for now. Get the forager in. Remember, we need them to be there anyway. I'm kind of thinking... Just make sure this is on slow for a sec while I figure this out. We've got some big buildings we're going to need to place. We're going to need to place a church. We're going to need to place a tavern. We need a market as well. Which we can have centrally. That's not a problem. But... got a few different things here to consider. So what I'm thinking is we'll have the houses come off here. Patriot American, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I need to get my alerts sorted, because I don't think anything pops up at the moment. I think I've broken it all. So, but I thought rather than delay streaming, I will just crack on and we can make a list and fix some of that stuff. I'm gonna just place a little road that goes down here as well. So we've kind of got a little loop. Little loop. Hope you're doing well though. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I've got the start of our community, and I'm thinking for the houses, which we want here, and this system's really cool, the plot system. Actually want to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to separate this a little bit. Like this. We're going to build too many. We're actually going to build the houses facing this way. Facing this road. I think we will eventually go across, but we don't have enough wood to do that. This would build us 6. We still don't... 5 houses. We still don't have enough for this. We need 10 logs and we've got 7. But that's going to be the plan. That will be the plan to... You can reduce divisions and stuff like that as well. We can do that. Which I think is... Is that what we're going to do? Because there's benefits to having multiple families, because they then share a back garden, but then both of them are doing that. I think for now we'll keep it with 5 individual ones. But we just need a few more bits of timber, first of all.
There's no hovel. Tomorrow, find a new home or town.
So what I'm planning on having is like having like a little central bit with the church, the market, the tavern, all in the middle here, because this is all about distribution and distance. So being able to like, and we can have some more houses down here, but this is still a central area, so we're gonna commit to building those. Luke, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow, guys. So here we go. So you can see they're already adding stuff into this, which is really good. Yeah, this game is on my wish list, worth the cost. So it's about £20 at the moment, isn't it? £23, £22. You can get it for like 18, I think, from like CD keys and stuff like that. Me personally, 30 euros for you. Okay, so 30 euros, about 25 pounds. So I would say, do you like these? Yeah, I mean, Game Pass, you can check. If you have Game Pass, you can try it for free straight away there, on PC Game Pass. If you don't have Game Pass, or it's not something you want to do, you can buy this on Steam. 2-hour refund window of early access and stuff. For me, I think there's a good 20, 30, maybe 40 hours. Depends how much you're going to replay this. But there's so many skills that aren't ready yet. So this is definitely going to be a game that I'm going to be playing for a little bit, put it down, and then come back to it in 3 months, 6 months, a year, as the developer releases more maps, more systems. Like some of the stuff, there's a lot of decent systems here, and you can get a village that's 500, 600, 700 people. That's maybe a bit overkill, but I think I saw a YouTube video of someone trying to do like 1,000 population challenge and stuff as well. It's definitely early access. It runs incredible. I mean, it looks incredible. It runs incredibly well. It's certainly unique in that regard, and it's fascinating to kind of watch and kind of build your town. If you're only gonna do like one kind of city playthrough and stuff like that, yeah, I think normally like a run of like building your town, conquering the different areas, and taking over the map to win the normal difficulty, as it's called, which is just the one scenario at the moment that you can do. I'd say, depending on your pace, there's probably 15, 20, 25 hours maybe. If you do that again and you start in a different location, the map doesn't change. The nodes do. Like, the resources are random. That's randomly generated. But the map itself is the same at the moment. There's only one map. So you could do a couple of playthroughs. You can kind of get out of it what you want. There's a peaceful mode if you don't want to be dealing with the combat, which is very... If you played a Total War game, combat is like a light version of Total War. And then the building is a little bit like Banished, Against the Storm, those kind of Anno to some extent, like the Anno 1800 game and stuff like that from Ubisoft. Like, but it's definitely, that's kind of watering it down a little bit. It's definitely its own thing. A lot more playability than other city builders. Yeah, exactly. And I think, like, you know, if you think about it like City Skylines, but imagine you could only go up to a certain point on the tech tree with City Skylines, like you couldn't go too further forward. That's probably where this is at the moment, because I think as soon as you get to large settlement, the game actually, well, it doesn't stop, but you can't get any more, you don't get any more points. That's the maximum the settlement can grow. And even though you've got other nodes, you actually can't buy anymore because you can't level up any further. Obviously that's going to get unlocked and there'll be more skills and more stuff you can get. But But yeah, it's definitely definitely lots of different things. Because like I said, we've started this time, and we have amazing fertility for our farming. So that basically me loading the game up, that changed my entire kind of idea of, right, we're going to be a farming town. Because we've got great farming. We can export as well. We'll probably make more than we need to. So you can get some cool stuff there. For me, I think it was this on Steam in the UK? It's $34.99 normally, £26, 25% discount at the moment until the 10th of May. For me, 100% worth £26, 30 euros. 100% worth it for me. But yeah, mileage will vary on this. It's slow. It's like you'll be mostly in the fast forward speeds on the bottom down here. Because like I said, they will literally go and get everything bit by bit. It's quite peaceful. Music's nice and relaxing. Nice ambience. Head into the forest, like all like different things going on and stuff. But yeah, it'd probably take you hours if you're doing it without the fast forward. We're actually just building our houses at the moment, getting people in, so we can get our approval up. And we actually want to start crafting where our next houses are going to be, which we're also going to do along the road. We're just going to keep that nice and simple here. I'm going to see, we need 8 more logs, so we can't quite do that. But that's going to be what we need next, because you can't get more families in unless you have houses to house them. They won't come and be homeless. You have to have the houses available. And to be fair, early game, people are the most important resource. Most important resource. You can see these guys are getting all the berries at the moment. It's really good. We've cut the trees down here. There as well. Yeah, seen it on TikTok before. Yeah, it's really. Oh, it runs really well as well. I haven't had any crashes. I haven't had any issues. Like, really good. Animations are pretty good. Like, they'll build things and like it'll snap together kind of thing. But they've all got different stages of stuff being built. You know, like you can watch this kind of house get kind of put together. I mean, they're actually now going along. They're going to be putting the fence up in the back garden. And they're putting the supports on the roof and everything like that. So they're actually gonna they're actually putting the fence up bit by bit. But those kind of things is they just go to the house and it starts building up incrementally. And then how it works here is that the families are the jobs. They do the jobs themselves. So we've got enough money here to actually we're gonna get a trade route first to then basically be able to import some stuff, I think, or export some planks probably. We need more people in. Do we have enough timber? We do. We're just gonna go against that. And so we've got a couple of different options here. Build another 10 houses technically. Could do this and you could make it cheaper. Basically this means you can just buy those extra plots later. But the gardens don't change, that's the only thing. But I think this is still count as 6 houses though. But ideally, I think we'll still go for... We might go for 2 houses because this is going to be our veggies. We're going to have these as our veggies because they're near the granary. We're going to go ahead and build that. And I like as well when you build, if it's in the back garden, the trees don't disappear. So I could build like a tree line, like a housing line against this forest. And the initial bit would be chopped down. But they'll leave the back gardens or the area where the house isn't built as it was, which is really cool. Because then, you know, as they then decide, oh, I'm going to have a farm or I'm going to have a chicken coop or something, they'll clear the back garden, which is really, really cool. So we're going to pause because we've just got our first development point. So you can walk around, yeah. We've just leveled up because we've now got 5 houses and everyone's housed. So everyone's going to be happy with that now, which is good. And this is kind of where we can then pick where we want to, what direction we want to take our town into. Now, a couple of really good things. If you've got like rich berry deposits, forest management doubles all berry deposits. I'm not going to go for that one because we don't have a rich deposit. I need someone in to clear my back garden and send them over. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I play Fabledom. What did you say there? I missed that one, I think. I play Fabledom before in Kingdom and Castle. Yeah, Kingdom and Castles are good. I haven't played Fabledom yet. Would you recommend that? Is that good? So beekeeping, I have only tried it later on, but beekeeping, apparently honey can be very strong. Like honey can sustain like quite a lot of villages. Charcoal turns firewood into 2 charcoal, also very useful. Armor making is not going to be useful because we don't have the iron. We don't have iron, like a huge amount. And deep mine and charcoal, we're probably not going to go down this route, to be honest. We're probably not going to do the bottom kind of half on this run. The trapping is useful because when we get some hunters, that'll just give passive meat. And then you can actually have it so that you get more meat per one and more pelts as well. Can be very useful. The trade logistics and foreign supplies. So trade logistics and better deals are really powerful. Really powerful. More like a cartoon version of this. Okay, and there's a map as well with it, with other kingdoms. You marry a princess or prince, and you go to war with them. Oh, awesome. I do need to check that one out. I've seen it like pop up on my Steam. I just haven't pulled the trigger and bought it yet. So trade routes without this are super expensive. This keeps trade very cheap. So it's probably what we're going to go for. Alternatively, you can have sheep breeding. So you buy a couple of sheep, they can multiply. But I found that it's very slow, like years. Orchards, I've heard mixed results. Like sometimes it's really good, sometimes it does nothing. And sometimes it's broken. Like people don't need to eat when they have apple orchards because it like has broken the game or something. So probably not going to do that one anyway. Heavy plow for the farming. Interested in that, but I don't know if we need it right this second. So we're going to go... yeah, we're going to go trade logistics first. That's what we're going to do first. You take your village into a certain path. Exactly, yeah. And it all depends. Like the first thing I did when we loaded in was have a lay of the land, have a look at the lay of the land first, because that's going to dictate what direction we go. And we saw that. Zoom out enough so we could see. We are actually in an area that is very rich in all these green pluses. Is very rich in farmland, so it kind of helps steer us that. We could be a little farming settlement right now and export, basically. So that's gonna be the plan. Because berries won't sustain us that much. Like we should be fine, but it's not the best. So we want to get these houses built. So we're in the summer at the moment. Well, this is like typical British weather, isn't it? British summer. Look at this with the rain going on. Yeah, in terms of the, I mean, this is very in early development, but you can then click this and just start having a little walk around, which is very cool. I actually love this as an idea. Your character's not isn't customizable at the moment. Like it's not based on your portrait. It's just a standard kind of stock image kind of thing, stock model. But the fact you can actually come in here and watch them build is pretty cool as well. And yeah, he's got the pointiest boots in all the land. Like, yeah. I don't think you can actually keep him... Yeah, you can't keep him facing forward. He'll turn. But, yeah. Very cool. Very cool. He's very shy. Very shy. He's like, no. No, don't want to look at my camera. Yeah, you can never see his face. But yeah. So, and then you can just press escape. And it's all very seamless as well. Like, it's... I was very surprised how quick you can click and get in there. And how quick you can just come out of it. Pretty cool. And it's not rendering stuff differently. The village, that same woman was walking down there into the house and everything. Like, very, very cool. So, we're going to need a marketplace. And the plan is we're going to have the marketplace here. And we do want it reasonably big. Because this is gonna be the market that's going to support the town. I actually want it's more of a nice square. We can get 51 locations there. And this plot is going to be where the storehouse and the granary, as well as maybe like if we have like chicken coops with the eggs and veggie sellers and other kind of trades and artisans, they're going to set up stalls here and provide it to the houses. And then the houses, how you level up a house is you give them water access, church level, and then you give them fuel, food, and clothing. And that basically they'll need taverns, upgraded church, like all that kind of stuff in the future. We are also going to build some water because that doesn't need anyone to man it. They go and get the water themselves. Where is the water? I've lost it. Where's the water? Oh, it's right there. Right there. Well. And we mainly want to do this before I go and... before I go ahead and build over all the water. I'm actually going to pop it right here. I'm going to just place a little road right there as well. Perfect. And once we've actually got these two houses built, we'll be able to start getting more people here as well. But you can see in here, there's now a market stall, food stall. They're going to sell. Maybe move the hitching station off and put water where it was. That is true. The only thing is we do want the hitching post quite central. Could pop it there. And then... you can see how like fixable everything is. You can just adjust it how you want. I think we need to wait for them to move the log though. Which I hope they do. Quickly. Because I can't place the water. We should be able to then turn that so it's a nice forward-facing one, basically. Pretty good graphics, yeah. Yeah, it runs very well. Looks very good. And I've had no issues with it. For me, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I think if you're fine with it being early access, and it's a city builder, so you're going to do multiple runs of these and stuff. You're going to just dip in and out of it every now and again. I mean, if you go into it that mindset, it's 100% worth the 30 bucks. But I would check. It's not. I do have an affiliate link somewhere, but I don't actually know where that is at this moment. I'm so unorganized. If you go to cdkeys.com, you can. It was cheaper on there, and CD keys are legit. Like I get a lot of my stuff from CD keys, and it's not key selling. They just buy the keys in bulk from the suppliers, so they can offer it at a cheaper price, basically. We're gonna turn off snap to roads here, because otherwise it would want like it was forcing us to be like that. So we're gonna turn off snap to roads, and that just lets us like place it a little bit more precisely. There we go. That's it. There we go. That might still work. I don't know if that link is still the same, but providing that opens, I might not get any cut of that, but main thing, I don't really care about that anyway. I think it's cheaper. I think it's like 18, 19 pounds, so it might be like 24 euros. Use it a lot, yeah. CD keys will be cheaper than 30 euros. I'd be surprised if it's not. It opens. Cool. Cool. Whether it, yeah, 21 euros. There we go. Whether it actually kicks anything back to me or not, I have no idea. But like I said, it's mainly just the link for it being cheaper there. The main thing is I always like to check CD keys first, because if it is there, they're pretty good with that. The only downside of CD keys is obviously if it runs terribly on your PC, or you decide 2 hours in you don't like it, you can't refund it. Whereas with Steam, if you bought it from Steam directly, you can refund it. If you like these type of games, from the sounds of it, I don't think you'll be refunding this. So it's probably a safe bet. Yeah, we'll get them to... We've got the stable space there, which is good. I think we're going to take the person off the hitching post for now. We can actually hover over and we can see who's got fuel, food, and clothing. Now, we're actually failing on most stuff. We have no fuel and no clothing. So we're going to fix the fuel part. We're going to create a woodcutter's lodge. And we're going to create that. I'm going to keep this road going up. This is where the farm's going to be. We're going to have that. Go into there. We have the woodcutters. Oh, the woodcutters lodge. Turn snap to roads back on. I'm gonna pop that there. Basically, that means they're just gonna chop some wood over there. These guys doing alright over here, aren't they? Where's he going? Oh, he's gathering the wood that's over here. Yeah. Okay. I think actually we can actually like set them to chop the wood there. A little bit closer now anyway. Nudist colony. Yeah. They basically just got the... I mean, they look clothed. They've got... I think they've just only got the clothes they come here with. They've got no fresh change of clothes. So, at the moment, the houses are built, but there's no one in them. And obviously we can upgrade to make a second house at any point. Costs the same as another house, that's fine. But there's no one in it at the moment. We need to get approval above 50%, which will come. It's going to climb back up. It's just slow because we don't have... It dropped into the negative originally while everyone was homeless and upset. So, unfortunate. And there's an argument to say, instead of berries, we could have started with hunting instead. Hunting gives hides as well, but I found it's not as reliable for food because it kind of stop-starts. What we do want to build is a trading post. We're going to pop that here because we want it near our granary and our storeyard. And these things are all relatively near our market as well. They don't need to be right next to it. But the main thing is that you don't have granary here and you don't have the market like all the way over here. You want the market quite close to your granary and your storehouse. Let's get them a washing machine. Yeah, they won't need new clothes straight away. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't actually lose... they've now the well's constructed. They actually have the water access. A church would be a good shout for our next kind of... purchase. But we're going to need planks for that. So that's going to be... We're going to need some saw pits. We don't really have a lot of people to manage that. So we're going to put someone on the woodcutter lodge. We're going to need some firewood for the winter. But we've got 12 months of food supply now. So that's good. We've got food. I don't know what food we've got. We've got berries. 56 berries is gonna... And I think it's not 56 individual bits of berry, like 56 berries, and they're like cutting them in quarters and divvying them up. I think they're it's probably like 56 bushels, like baskets of berries probably. But who knows? Who knows? But the pro of having someone on the granary is that they will go and fetch it with a cart, and they will fetch the goods and bring it back to the granary, and they carry 10 at a time. Whereas if you don't have that, the foragers themselves will let the pantry get full, and then will one by one move it to the granary. Not ideal. Now, we've actually run out of berries. I'm actually going to take the berry person off, and this is a perfect time now to build our hunting camp as well. And the hunting camp, we can now switch to that, and we'll probably do berries again in the spring. The trading post is finished. That's good. This has opened up trade now. So I'm just gonna pause it for a sec while we have a little look. So there's nothing too much that we will you'll see here that under trade everything's capped at a maximum of 25. Our first couple of trades are actually cheaper than that, unless it's like a major trade. So if you want to like bring weapons in, you pay 25 coin, and that's capped. That's cheaper. Without that, it's like 100, and then it multiplies the more you have. 100, 150, 200, go on, and so on and so on. Quarter of a grape costs 5 shillings. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna make our money. So at the moment, we don't need to. We could like focus on bringing in militia and stuff, but we don't have any. We want to almost create something that we can trade out. Warbows only need planks, so that's going to be what we're going to aim to build, because we can sell them for 5 coin each. Is there debuffs for diet? Some other sea builds require for a health civilization have a good balance. I think they plan to have health. At the moment, you can gather herbs, and herbs keep your population healthy. If they get too sick, they have the herbs. If you don't have herbs, then they'll die. At the moment, there's no... I think if they have more types of food, they're healthier, but they don't necessarily... Like, there's less chance of them getting sick because they have a more balanced diet. But there's no, like... as far as I'm aware at the moment, there's no, like, spoiled granary, poisoned food, that kind of stuff yet. But they have... That's all good. Where are you from, Luke? Whereabouts in Europe? Your English is fine, man. Yeah, in all honesty, I think some of that stuff's going to come in the future. But I think because there's nothing like health based at the moment, and that would be quite cool to have like a doctor, like, and the houses require like doctors access, like like medical access kind of stuff and things like that. They would have had like healthcare back in the day, although it would have been very, very minimal. So Ireland, friends of Alex. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm actually have an Irish passport. I've never stepped foot on Ireland, but I am of Irish nationality. So I need to see the homeland at some point. The homeland. Never been to Ireland, but there you go. Plague doctors, exactly. And they can have the like, little plague masks, little pestily masks. What was cool, you're playing a game I was looking at. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. You know whereabouts you're from in Ireland? Not, my family were, my grandparents from Northern Ireland. So I used the Belfast Agreement to swap to Republic of Ireland. So I'm not actually from the Republic of Ireland. So basically it's a way for me to still have an EU passport as well as my British passport. Especially because back then there was rumors that Boris was gonna like remove the Belfast Agreement or something. So I was like, yeah, no, I need to see if I can get that. And it was actually quite an easy process in the end. I was like, oh, actually worked quite well. So we're gonna put a hunter on, and we're gonna put the hunting limit to 17. That means that we're gonna kill 3 animals and stop hunting and let them repopulate. And then basically, this will give us meat, but it'll also give us hides, which is very good because hides are gonna satisfy the clothing because we're gonna get leather. So that's gonna be good. We've got the food and the fuel. So we can see now you're starting to tick it off. You're starting to like tick off the different supplies. Planks will be the next thing, because I'm not going to bother farming this first year. We don't have the people. It's not gonna... We need more families, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to do saw pit. I think we'll put the saw pit here. Because it doesn't need to be... I'm always conscious of, like, you don't have to have everything all around the same place, but I think we'll put it here. Yeah, we'll keep it. Keep it like that for now. That'll be fine. Let that build there. I'm originally from Scotland. Lived there when I was a baby. Don't actually have the Irish citizenship. I grew up here, so it's easy to say I'm from here. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I guess you could probably get citizenship, though, if you've grown up in Ireland, though. Shammy, who's also in the chat, is from Scotland himself. So we've got... We just need a Welsh person in here, and then we're representing the British Isles and the Republic of Ireland. Like, you know, yeah, definitely would. I've been through Irish education. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, I've always heard like Ireland's like beautiful and really good. Like, some people say they've gone to Dublin and stuff, and it's been really cool. So yeah, I would like to go at some point, especially since it's so close. Like, yeah, we got our little hunting going, and we got some hides and meat already, which is really good. We can see we're down to 18. So as soon as we get to 17, he's actually going to stop. 17. It won't go below that now. It should stay at 17. You can see the storehouse guy is gonna come pick up the meat and the hides and everything. Drop those all off at the storehouse. And this guy, the saw pit, we're gonna put one in there. Basically, he's gonna chop the logs and turn them into planks. We have a bandit camp sited, which is fairly sizable. Yeah. I've seen some people recommend that you go ahead and you like buy mercenaries straight away because it's cheaper. And the only problem with that is that you've got to get money in the treasury first. So basically, at some point they might attack us. And we could attack them and clear them out and get some money as well. The downside of leaving them is that they will periodically just take stuff, basically. What do you mean? Workers can't find anything to gather? Oh, I can turn this off. There we go. I can just clear work area. There we go. They'll periodically just take random resources from you, which I don't necessarily like that. I guess it's on the pretense that someone's come in and they've like stolen from you in the cover of night and left. But yeah, it's not like a physical act of them coming in and actually stealing kind of thing. So the way to minimize that is you just go and slaughter them. We could probably make an army, but we don't have enough men in the village because only the men in the village actually can fight, and we've got 10 men available. We need more houses really to get more soldiers, which we're still stuck at 42%. Still struggling to get more people in. I let it drop a bit too much. That's why we're trying to get the planks now. So if we can get the planks, we can get the church. Church makes them happy. They can pray away, and then they'll tell all their friends and family. Oh yeah, there's no one to guide the ox, so we need to leave the granary on. This is what we're like struggling now because we've got people we need to please. We're gonna take the lumber off because we've got quite a few bits of lumber at the moment. Yeah, lovely country, especially in the countryside, kinda, yeah. You're going to Ireland and looking for views. Don't go Dublin or anything. Nice tourist attraction in the north called the Cliffs of Moher. Oh, okay. Lovely. Didn't know it was an amazing view. Start training the youth, make the murder machine. Exactly. Like, they've got kids. Got a sword in their hand. A spear. Yeah, the son. What's Fritz doing? I mean, Fritz is drippy. I mean, look at his little... Oh, look at his little cap. And we've got the little market stalls now. It's kind of like the wives will come and, or the sons will come and like set up the stalls while the father goes to work. And the son and the wife or the daughter and the wife, they will go to the well, they'll get the water and stuff like that as well. So it's pretty cool in that regard. If a good TripAdvisor review and more folk come. Yeah. Swagger of a walk. The guy's a baller. The guy is like, yes, I am. Oh, he's a different one. There we go. This guy's got a shield. He's ready. He's transporting shields. Yeah, they're actually going to get the shields to take home. Look. So she's actually going to take the shield now, so that the men have the shields that stay at their house, the spears and shields. And when you rally them, they basically all go home, pick up their gear, and then go to war. It's quite funny. Cool. So we do have some planks. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm probably like the slowest person playing this game. So I like to like just slow it down and watch them just crack on with their day. Yeah, we can see the animals just repopulated to 19. The hunt is gonna now crack on and go get some more of that. We're actually getting... You can see that the meat's already like, it's just eaten. The meat just doesn't stay. You don't get it quick enough, basically. We might go for honey next. That's meant to be really good. Do you like open world survival games? Yeah, absolutely. I tend to play a lot of those as well. Not very good at them, but we cover a few of them on the channel on YouTube as well. Oh, Valheim. Yeah. I haven't checked out Valheim since it first came out. I was thinking of doing like a Valheim in 2024 video because curious to see what's there. Because I remember when me and Shami played a lot of it, and very cool. Enshrouded recently reminded me of that, and we did we checked out the alpha test for PAX Die as well, which has kind of got some Valheim mechanics, but is more of an MMO, like way bigger world. But we're just doing the Soul Mask closed beta as well. Loads of survivals. I mainly like strategy games like this. Milsims, shooters, Tarkov, Ready or Not. I've been playing Grey Zone Warfare as well. And then obviously survival games as well and things like that. I'm liking MMOs. My problem is with MMOs is I feel like I just don't have the time to get like pulled in. Like a few people have been playing like Fallout 76, and I was tempted to try that because obviously the Fallout show and everything like that, and just quite a daunting prospect of like jumping into a whole big MMO. Especially when I'm someone who I like to bounce around in multiple different games. I'm not someone who likes to just play one game. This is like my favorite time though, as it starts to go into the autumn, and all the trees just start turning. Like really cool, really cool. So we've actually got 100% fuel, 86% food variety. So they've all got meat and they've got grapes. That's good. Berries, not grapes. For some reason when I look at that, I just think grapes, but berries. Need to sort the clothing out. And when we got all of that plus a church, we'll be able to start upgrading them. Heaps of updates, few new regions, still grindy as fuck though. Okay, okay. I might have to like check that out. I think the new Tarkov version DLC. Yeah, that was rubbish. I've actually installed single player Tarkov, the mod, and some mods to go with it. I'm going to be checking that out at some point because I really like Tarkov, but I'm fed up with the cheaters and I'm fed up with BSGs like shit. So I might check the PvE co-op mode that I think they're now reluctantly giving to Edge of Darkness owners, which I am an Edge of Darkness holder. The Unheard Edition was just... no one's asking for that pay to win. No one's asking for that. I just couldn't believe they came out with that. Like, follow it quite closely and like, you know, Pesley and Nikita did a little... Pesley interviewed Nikita literally like a couple of weeks before, or a week before. All these cool changes and everything, and he said, oh, there's a new edition, a better edition coming soon, maybe, you know, very soon. And there's a lot of goodwill built from that. And then they go ahead and drop this edition and just, and then double down and try to hide stuff, and they basically just torch their community. And I've been watching Clean on Twitch, who's a big Tarkov streamer, or Milsim streamer, really. And he's been doing the single player Tarkov. And I was like, well, if he's putting it on YouTube and he's putting it on Twitch, there's always rumors that if you do single player Tarkov, you're going to get like DMCA striked or copyright striked by Battlestate. But I was like, if he's doing it and he's huge, like, I'm going to give it a go because I love Tarkov, but I sometimes just, you know, when you come across cheaters or you just want to, you don't want to be playing against, oh, they stole 10 of my tools and 7 hides. That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. He stole all our tools. And thankfully, tools are just for selling, really, but that's really annoying. We're actually gonna need more wood as well. We need more people. We need people to be happy. Like, almost there. 48%. We need 50%. Good old single player Tarkov. Yeah, I've never tried it before. So I've got it all installed, got the mods all installed, so I'm gonna give it a go. Might even do a stream on it at some point. Probably do a offline content to begin with, and then on YouTube, and then might do a stream and see how it goes. Yeah, exactly. Taking away the DLC from Edge of Darkness as well and stuff. I mean, I think they've walked some of that back now, but yeah, it's crazy how they were trying to like justify it. There was an interesting video on Tarkov cheaters exposed. Oh, I did see the is that the wiggle one? Where's my... Where's my
Tape?
Yeah, I watched this one. The one from Goat, yeah. The wiggle that killed Tarkov. Yeah. Was very interesting. Like, shone a lot of light on the cheating situation. And to be fair, that cheat is still available and it's still prevalent today. Like, I don't know. It's annoying because it's the type of game where it's such high stakes and cheaters just like to shit on people's day. So, not ideal. So, the trade, we have some planks. We're going to start exporting some planks to begin with. I think we can establish a trade route. And we're going to establish a warbow trade route. I'm going to pay for that now, just so it's like committed. We don't have any warbows yet, but just in case we need any, then we have them there. And we're going to turn this one into a garden. They're not going to like go in there yet. Like, they're not going to, no one's actually living there yet, but it's going to be ready so that when a family does move in, because we're at 50% now. So it means we will get new families. Can't wait for new wipe. The Unheard of edition starting to wipe with weapon cases and chat gear. Yeah, that's insane. The PMC pockets, they've changed it. They're now going to be earnable in game. They've actually walked back a lot of this stuff. If you read the most recent kind of changes, One Peg did a good video on that as well. They've actually walked a lot of it back. They're sticking with the edition and the price of the edition, I think they're keeping as well. But they're nerfing a lot of the stuff. And PvE mode, PvE progression mode is coming for everyone in waves. For Edge of Darkness owners in waves. And I think it's a cheap upgrade, like 30 bucks or something, for other people buying it separately. But yeah, it was just like a total PR nightmare disaster, really. But SPT side of things, really intrigued. There's a mod. It sounds a bit gruesome that I'm like excited to try this, but there's a mod that when you throw a grenade or you shotgun someone, it will dismember, like their limbs will explode, or you know, the blood, like the visceral kind of visual point of it is so much more like horror and graphic. It's much more brutal. Realism mode simulates PMCs, simulates smarter AI scavs and stuff, and you're just like, modders are making a better game than Tarkov is itself. Like, crazy. The #1 comment he made there was a guy who didn't want to share his cheat access as he was more afraid of cheater mod authors finding out and banning him than he was afraid of getting banned by Tarkov developer. Exactly. There's a conspiracy. The Battlestate games don't mind the cheating. They combat it to a certain degree, but they don't mind because when the cheaters will just buy a new copy of Tarkov and pay 40 bucks each time, and so there's actually like a source of recurring revenue. You do a ban wave of like 10,000 cheaters, 8,000 might rebuy the game at 40 bucks a pop. It's not a bad chunk of change to be sniffed at, is it? Interesting though. Oh, why have we dropped? We were at 50%. Who is not happy? How is there still homelessness? There's no one here. No one here. Food variety. They've all got fire. They've all got food. They should all be happy. Should all be happy. We do want to look at seeing if we can make a tanner. But we need more people. We are people starved. We have a lot of fuel. So I'm actually going to take him... Yeah, I'm going to take him off. Oh, you need the storehouse though, don't you? We need a logger. It's a hard one. I've not actually got stuck with this before. There we go. We've gone up to 53%. Should hopefully at 53% to 75%. I think you get one family a month. So hopefully we'll get another family. We really do need to like grow. Oh, it's dropped down again. Brutal. Brutal. Okay. We do not need any more. We've got plenty of planks there for now. We'll take the saw pit off. Need to manage that. And I think if we can try and build the church, which we can get with the timber. Oh, it's snowing now. We're going into this December. I think this looks awesome as well. Like the snow, the trees and everything. Really, really cool. What I really like is you get these like, during the summer you get like, and the spring you get like puddles on the road. And then here you get kind of like the frost effect as well. And the snow. Really, really cool. And if you press Control-C, as if you're going to copy, you can actually turn all the UI off. And you get some really cool like screenshots and stuff like that as well. Really, really cool. Can't spell PTSD without SPT. Yeah. They sure aren't rushing to fix any major cheating problems. Nah, exactly. Yeah. Each season is 3 months. And they are like relatively, like I said, I keep stopping and going to like normal speed, or like when I'm making decisions and stuff, I'll slow the game down. But you can kind of see as you build, the map starts to like draw your town layout as well, with the roads and the buildings and stuff. Really like that as well. Really cool. You might be wondering why there's no one else. The Baron who owns these two currently, he's off map. I think there is going to be a mode where he'll have a town and he'll be building a town and you can actually attack his town. But this mode is basically we're in our own region and he's in a neighboring region and he's trying to encroach into this land. So he will just send troops in. But I think the plan is that there will be like actual, like you can go and attack his town and stuff as well, maybe in the future with like bigger maps and stuff. Wonder if you can send spies. I think there's a lot of opportunities for that stuff because you can talk to him, and at the moment there's nothing, you can't really do too much. A lot of the relations are work in progress and stuff like that. But I think there'll be opportunities for more diplomacy and maybe spying and stuff like that as well. But at the moment, it's very much he's just an off-map AI who will start conquering these regions and turning them yellow. And on this game mode, I need to turn all of these red. I need to claim all of these to win the game. But yeah, let's speed up, and it's one of those things that you don't need to rush it either. Just to a certain degree. So we're gonna let that do that. Okay. Do we have enough? We do have enough. So I think we're gonna put the church right here. We're gonna make like a little square basically with a tavern here and stuff as well, and we're gonna have like this kind of main stuff in this square with houses all around this area basically. That's kind of the idea anyway. You think about it, I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and on my pace, I haven't done a full year yet. We started in March. That's the only problem. I know some people that can speed through this because they leave it on fast speed the entire time and just leave it churning along. But I keep like slowing it down. Check on things here and there. So the hunting camp is doing rather well. It's keeping everything at a decent level there. And the storehouse has a decent amount of hides. But we do have another family. We have another family who's moved in. Amazing. So we can actually build a saw pit. Get someone on the saw pit again. I think we might build the extra extensions on both of these houses as well. Just so we've got the 9 houses then. Have we got the taxman yet? Not yet. So you need to get to small village, I think, and we're just oh no, we are small village. You need to get to small town, I think, small settlement. And then you basically unlock, it'll say here actually. You unlock the manor, a small village. It says I'm on small village. I think that's a bug. It's meant to be medium village. But it says small village. Wait, can I build this now? It says it's still locked, but I think I can build it. Maybe I can build it. Maybe it's, yeah, I am small village, aren't I? I mean, we can. Everyone one tax man, he'll spend his time advising his residents how they can save on their taxes. Exactly, exactly. And as the accountant, oh, the bandits have come and taken 12 hides and 2, like, that's the problem. The bandits, I don't necessarily like the system, but I get why it's there, so it does encourage you to actually go and clear them out. But that is brutal to take just 12 of our hides like that. Like, and there's no way to stop that. They took all our hides, the whole thing. Just like that. Not a fan. So the manor, we actually need clay, which we do have clay here. There'd be like a few steps to get that. We need to build a mining pit. That. I guess. Track their movement. We're gonna get attacked in a year. Now, I think where these bandits were, that wasn't necessarily... There's quite a few of them. Can I see how many there are? 3, yeah, there's more than 11 there. There we go, coming out of winter, which will be good. And the church level now, everything's building up now. We've got water, we've got the church. If they need clothing, we could actually start upgrading them and start making war bows and stuff like that. That's the thing. So, this downside that we were getting robbed there was less than ideal. I'm gonna pop that like that. Like that, there we go. We'll build a tanner. Yeah. Wild animals have migrated. Why? Did we chop into their trees or something? Oh no. I hope that's not the case. No, 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 no. Actually gonna move this down here for now. Definitely more challenging start, for sure. More so because it's been slower getting people in. We've got 7 families now, so we are getting there. But basically, one I had offline that I haven't put any content up of, we had a huge rich berry deposit. We got the perk to double it. I think they've just moved a little bit further away, haven't they? Because they were here, weren't they? They've just moved a little bit. So the migrating, they just move over a little bit. We really don't want to be cutting. I think we started cutting the trees too close to them. You can get a forester. We don't have the family to really run this, but you can get a forester who then they basically just replant trees around you. This is a harder start because we don't have a decent source of iron, stone, or food, but we have really rich soil, but we're not getting the growth in the town to really capitalize on setting up a farm industry. That is going to be what we are going to need to do next. So we can have a tanner in there. We need someone on firewood again. And we need foragers. We need people foraging to get the berries. So I think what we'll do is we'll take him off for now. Pop him over into foraging instead. He's going to basically cross the street and start working there instead. The game starts to run a lot more smoothly when you then have a load more people. Because then you can start to then kind of, not snowball, because then you've got money to worry about and stuff like that. But yeah, this is also something I'd like to see a bit more of. Public order. I haven't really ever seen this drop or be bad or have any effects, but it would be cool to have like a law system. Like, again, there's no like police service or anything like that, you know. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay the foundation of the farm. What I want to know is flax is on the left. Emma's on the left, that's fine. Barley and rye. Okay. Okay. So I think all three of these... Emma, this side, all three of these are good. And this side, all three are good really as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to build... It's only a little plot really, isn't it? Yeah, we basically want to go to like one Morgan, really. Like that. On that side. Perfect, look at that. One Morgan on both sides. Not bad, is it? Cool. And then for now, that's as big as we're gonna go. And we're gonna go farmhouse nearby. So I think we can, yeah, we can go up as well if needs be. And that should be all good. Right. That's the farm in principle here. Yeah, decent stuff here. We don't really have... %. Yeah, we don't really have the manpower to do this right now anyway. But we are getting more people slowly. These guys are going to make a good source of vegetables as well. Be good.
This is heavier than it looks.
They're going to start making that. There we go. New family has moved in. Perfect. Pop them on there for now. So I think that's the problem. Bakery, like the wheat needs a whole like chain as well. You need the windmill. Do we have a good place to put the windmill? Because it does have wind efficiency. That's pretty decent efficiency over here. There we go. Yeah, we could get 100% there. We have like the whole bakery and windmill and everything all over here. Should work well. And we can obviously make a clay furnace with the clay. Ah, here we go. So we can see the AI is capturing Goldhoff. He's going to claim that and take that as his own. Now, if I want to challenge him for it, I can resolve the claim, and you move both your armies into the battlefield and fight, and the winner gets to keep the territory. I do not have the manpower for that at the moment. We're getting there, though. We're almost 15 men strong. Now, we could take those 15 men and march them to the camp. I don't know if they'd win, though. I don't think so. Like I said, I can't hire the mercenary because I think on this mode it comes out of treasury, whereas you can have it come out of your regional wealth instead. But my treasury is empty, so 15 strong, but you have no weapons. No, when you first set up the storehouse and the 5 things, you get given 20 spears and 20 shields. So you can make an army of 20 spearmen, and that's it. So the game gives you 20 to get started, basically. And then if you need more, you've got to trade for it or make your own. The farmhouse is made. I don't really know if we've got time. We could try it. We could see if we've got time to do it, but I don't think we do. I think actually meant to. Yeah, we're meant to sow in the September, so we will wait. A lot of planks and timber. That's all good. We've got the lumberjack over there. Pop that in there as well. There we go. They stole 6 wood. Bandits actually become less of a problem because actually as he captures these places, he also gets rid of the bandit camps. So plus and minus of that is obviously you then don't get the money for taking them out yourself, but eventually you stop having your resources kind of stolen from you. Yeah, it's definitely a bit more of a challenging run for sure to begin with. We're going to need to build some more houses, so we're going to get that ready. So I'm thinking. Cool. And just kind of trying to plan the tavern. Could put. One sec. I'll be right back. One sec. I'm back. Sorry. You go. Wanted up. You wanted to be part of the stream. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. He's giving me a little whimper of let me up. Let me up. We could actually put the tavern there, I think, next to the well, opposite the market, near the thing. So, I mean, that'll be fine there. Don't need to build that yet. I mean, we've got the wood. We could build it, just so we've got it. But it's definitely like forward planning for sure. I think what we'll do. Kind of build this along there like that, and we will then Could have houses going along. Could have houses going this way, like that. We could fit a decent amount of houses in there. Or we could go for the longer back garden. Yeah, I think we'll go across. We'll go across. We'll do like that as well. So we've got some like stuff that they can be building and going from there. The town's starting to form at least. Where's the other armies? Oh yeah, he's just got some men coming to claim the region down there. Okay, that's fine. Nothing we can do about that for the time being. Yeah, we've got lost the food variety at the moment as well. Unassigned families. Oh yeah, we need unassign the saw pit for a sec. Let them get building over there. That'll be good. At least we've got 7 more houses coming in. And we're climbing as well, so eventually we'll start getting 2 families a month as well, so we're not too far off of that. I'm going to keep this sped up for a little bit now, because we've got stuff here. Cool thing to know is you don't need people in the church to actually have a priest. The priest will happen automatically. You can change your bell sound as well. The last one's like a bit dull, isn't it? That one. Let's go for that one. Yeah, we'll get a little nice central bit of community here and stuff like that. Houses around it. Nice little settlement. Like I said, all of these veggies being planted as well. And they'll actually harvest these the same time. They'll harvest these the same time as like these will be harvested kind of thing. Like in the autumn. Got a lot of planks, a lot of timber. Not actually exporting any planks at the moment, I think. What are we? Oh, we've made a little bit of money, so we are exporting some.
Berries, berries.
I don't know why we're still getting homelessness, because we have homes. But yeah, we've got an extra family now who's going to help with the building. That's dropping all of them off there, which is really good. Cool thing to see in the future is a religion. You could pick a great one. Worship a god or religion that is more living off the land or farming, get boost. Yeah, that would be really cool. At the moment, it's pretty much just a happiness thing, and then you can upgrade the church to get 2 levels of faith. And the only time you need someone manned in the church is when you've had a battle and there's bodies. The townsfolk will get buried on the church grounds, and you can make a corpse pit for your attackers, who that's where they will get buried. You have like a corpse pit, like might have a corpse pit down here at the bottom of the hill, and that'll just be built down there. And that's where all the like the raiders get buried, basically. Just get chucked in a pit. Yeah, we're getting some more houses in, which is good. And we've got a lot more wealth now. Look at that, 129 regional wealth. I still don't think this doesn't like convert. This doesn't let us like hire this all treasury costs, so we can't hire any of these. But it does allow us to do some stuff with the back gardens. So we can make this one chicken, this one goat. I think we'll make this one a vegetable garden as well, kind of thing. So you can kind of like get some passives, basically. So this will make the give us eggs now. You get like chickens. This one will give us some goats with some hides and things like that. Cool if you could get like goat's milk and stuff, but that's not in there at the moment. I think the dev said he's going to be adding piggies as well for bacon, food. You can have sheep, but the sheep are only for wool. You can't eat the sheep at the moment. But that would be cool as well to be able to set like some that you could have at a like some that are like ready to be like eaten and some that are just for wool. Kind of like Civilization. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do like that in Civilization, being able to like create your own religion and stuff like that. Pick your like pantheon bonuses and stuff. I play so much Civilization. Like I go through like I don't know if you're the same. I'll like go through a period of like playing Civilization non-stop, and then I won't touch it for like 2 months, 3 months, and then I'll jump back into Civilization again like in a few months time, and that's very much a game I'm just on and off with constantly. Like it, but one sec, literally one sec. There we go. Just thought I'd close the door there. It was getting a bit cold on the balcony. Worried for my paycheck. Definitely gonna get it straight away. Yeah. Watching this makes me want to play it even more and more. Yeah. And I said it, like every town so far that I've built has been different. This is completely different to the previous ones I've built. They have the same principle, but the layout and everything, the building around the land, like, yeah, is a really really cool game for sure. Graphics remind me of Jurassic World. Yeah, I guess it's like I think like from the naming as well of everything, like it's all German. Like Waldbrand is like fire forest. I don't know what Zweial means, but Zwei is 2. Like it's definitely like, I think this is like Immenreich. It's I think it's definitely like a German kind of area kind of thing, but like the forests and everything like that looks very nice. Very, very nice. But the game, yeah. But the park manager one, where you have you can manage like the dinosaur attractions and stuff like that. I think I played the first one. There's a second one though, isn't there? I don't think I played the second one. I think I played the first one on console. Like on Xbox back in the day. We've got a few more market stalls now. It's really cool. Cool to see. And we've now got 10 families, so we're starting to grow. We've now got 30 people in the village. Approval's going up. Main thing is now to get the tannery in there, which I think if we have a look, we're starting to get clothing. Everyone's got fuel. And we do need another source of food. Whether that's eggs, veggies. The eggs and the veggies will take time to like commit. But in September we'll be able to basically plow and sow and then do all that fun stuff. I might put a couple on here. I don't know if they're going to do anything. Straight away. But I think they are. I think they'll go and plow it and get it ready. Yeah, they're going to plow it. So we can start that. They won't sow until the September, I think. But this is very, like, people intensive. For sure. But no one hunting either. We've sold all our planks as well. I think we can turn that off for a sec. And put someone on hunting. Let's get some hides and meat back in. Soon we're gonna exhaust the bushes anyway for the forestry, so it's not the end of the world. More, like I said, the veggies will be really good, and the reason I picked the bigger plots is because the bigger the plot, the more veggies you get. I like even how they put little paths in their back garden and stuff like that, and they have like a little gate. Like this is all organic. Like just from a game development point of view, like the variations, like the I guess like the algorithms to then first of all let you freeform build the plots, but then for it to be just organically like be content aware, just from a technical point of view, very cool. Do they die of old age eventually? Yes, but it's kind of, I don't think they ever expire. Like, the family will always have kids, the kids will grow up, and it will kind of go through there, but there's no like church like graveyard filling like capacity thing or anything. It just happens organically. But I think realistically, like I said, it's a slower game. You'd have, you know, it's only been, we're in that second year. You'd have to go like 40, 50, 60 years, right? But then again, lifespan would have been less back then as well. It's maybe not that far, but yeah, it's definitely got some cool things like that. I think with the bigger game, like the bigger kind of playthroughs and stuff, you might see that a bit more. As far as I'm aware, they just maintain the house. They just keep sticking on. Second one that came out last year, I think, might be made in the same engine. Maybe. Yeah. I was always impressed with the draw distance as well. I think for the early access, this is a smallish map. There's going to be bigger maps as well, and you've got like trading points as well, which is all work in progress at the moment and stuff. That'll soon be able to be like dedicated trade ports and stuff like that. I'd love to see a map with water as well. There's no water on any of this, but to be able to have lakes and maybe have fishing as well. Like that would be really cool. All games need fishing. Even better if you can go into first person mode and you can do a fishing mini game. That's the goal right there. Fishing mini game in Manor Lord. Please and thank you. Even like look at the crows flying over as well. We can go check out our market stall now.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Very cool. Got a tavern. I mean, this third person games. Oh, we almost saw his face then. Oh, he's very shy. Very shy. There's some third person games that don't look this good, right? And they're like third person kind of, they're not a top down game. It's impressive. It is impressive. We can actually upgrade this one. Look, this one's actually happy. He's got everything. This one, he does not have the second food, but we're gonna actually upgrade him because we've got the wood to do so. We might as well capitalize on that. We can upgrade this one as well. I think it's because they're closest to the market, so they get the leather first, and they get the food first. He's got eggs as well and stuff like that. So tier 2, when it's built, basically just means they get a bit of a nicer house. And the back garden can then have the artisan. And this is where you make your bows. This is where you make the boots. So we're probably going to go and make leather shoes. As well as probably Fletcher. We don't have any iron for the blacksmith or armorer. So the joiner is pretty good. The joiner makes shields. And we will need a brewery extension as well. Rows look natural. Yeah. They have voice lines as well, yeah. And like I said, I think sometimes when it's rained, you'll actually see puddles on the road. Like that fade over time as well. There's none at the moment because it hasn't rained for a bit. Let's check what they're doing with the farm. Almost there.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. It practically melts in your mouth. Come and see for yourself.
The farming's the bit at the moment I don't like that much. It's very cool, but it's quite you've got to manually look after it, otherwise there's like whole optimizations, otherwise it's really inefficient and can cost you a lot of like time. They're actually sowing right now. I don't actually need them to do that. We want this field to be done. There we go. I want them just to actually, like... I'm not actually sure if it'll get rid of it. We basically want it to be ready. But from my understanding, it wipes in October. In September, sorry. I think. Is it October or September? Goes into fallow. So yeah, we'll do wheat as the priority. So they'll go ahead and they should go and plant the wheat seeds now. And then they'll do flax afterwards. We can actually put 2 more families on it as well. Where are they all going though? Harvest season started. But yeah, there's no harvesting yet. So yeah, they're gonna harvest in September, so there's nothing going on at the moment. The fields is plowed. That's how it works. So September. But it stops people being constantly being in it. Yeah. Basically September is the only month they harvest. They have 1 month to harvest. And then October, November, they will plow and sow. So I've kind of got them to plow already, but I can't remember if the plowing is reset in October. But basically in October, that's when we can get the ball rolling. And you can press and hold tab and you can see what the yield would be. We can see obviously what they need as well. Eichenhauer is being claimed as well next. So Goldhof, Eichenhauer is next. So you will slowly start claiming all of these. And we're going to have to fight him at some point. Because he will start trying to claim us. At the moment, we're just trying to get in a place where we can be ready. Yeah, you can see the Burgish plot 2 now. We can actually... We don't have any... We need more planks. We need someone on the saw pit. How's our fuel? Fuel is not looking great. Let's get someone else in the woodcutter's lodge. Maybe it's someone else in the storehouse. So we've got more families coming in now. Harvest season ended. There we go. So we can now chuck. Let's take the woodcutter and the storehouse off quick. Let's just get this plowed as quick as possible. So this should mean they should now go and plant the seeds. Maybe they could have grown that one already, maybe. They should, yeah, they'll carry on and plant these as well. That's good. And this is kind of the right amount of fields because it will give them enough time to do it. You plant too many fields, they won't be able to do it. And as soon as it's at 100%, when it's at 100%, there we go. You do not need anyone in there. You can pause it and you can take them all out. And you basically leave that now until September, and they'll harvest that. So we've got some wheat and some flax, so we'll get a load of linen and we'll get a load of wheat. So in the meantime, we can like make a bakery and stuff like that. I'm gonna put one of them on the clay for now, and we're gonna put one back on the woodcutter, one on the storehouse, one in the granary. Could upgrade that. Which do you have? We get some clay, we can make that, but we need clay and planks for that. A forester would be good because we could then just have the forester grow around there, but we could build it now, but there's not too much we can actually do in terms of not too much we can actually do in terms of planting too much now, because it's not it doesn't work over the winter. We can put some stuff down. You can kind of start laying the foundations. You'll see Burgage level 2 needs a tavern, needs the extra upgraded church, needs shoes, basically, as well as linen or leather. So that's why we got one of these. We want one of these to be a cobbler. We can get there. And this one, we want this one to eventually be a brewery. But we're not going to be able to do that yet, so I'd probably say bow workshop first. Got the flax, got the emmer. Probably have done the barley as well. But yeah, oh, we've actually got an upgrade point as well. We can actually upgrade. So we're gonna, I think we will get beekeeping for now. Or should we get the trapping for the passive meat? Honey is really good. Just last time I got honey, I got it so late that I didn't really notice it. Honey takes extra people, which I don't have. Heavy plow, as long as we get it for next September, that would be fine. So I think we'll go for trapping. I haven't tried the trapping one yet, but this will mean we'll get passive meat, which will be pretty cool. We've made the foresters thing there as well. We put someone on there for now. They'll basically just start planting. They just start planting in the area, really. That should offset them. So the logging camp is always kind of offset by the forester, especially if we turn the logging camp off for now, because we've got loads of logs. And there's an argument that the saw pit, if we put it over here as well, it would be more efficient. I guess the cattle still needs to move the log either way. Yeah. Might consider moving that maybe. We've got some more space here behind here now since the trees have cut, so we can put some more kind of industry around here. With the farms and stuff as well, more farm fields.
Perhaps it was simply a bad patch. These things do happen from time to time. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection. Keep your half warm.
Check that quickly. That's all good. Yeah, another winter. Heading into year 3. So the crops will continue growing. You can kind of see them here. And the micromanaging bit is that this might get to 100% before September. We can absolutely start the early harvest beforehand. So, and we kind of want to. But this will be the total amount. Once it gets to like 68 out of 68 and 74 out of 74, we want to do an early harvest. What I'm going to want to make is the Weaver's Workshop. So we can get that ready as well. That there, like that. Right, we can take this guy off as well, because they don't work over the winter. And it's worth having a look, seeing if we can upgrade anyone, which we can. These are all happy, which is what we want. Now, we're actually full, so we want to make some more houses as well. And I literally just spent all of that. So let's let's put 2 people on here. If you're growing wheat, will you not need a bakery or a windmill? We will do. So the windmill and the bakery. The windmill we'll put up here. It has like an efficiency based on the terrain it's on. So we'll probably put the windmill here. And then the bakery will probably put, I think it goes to the granary. So bakery will probably put around here, and they'll take the grain into there and sort that all out and everything like that. And they'll turn it into bread. But we won't need to worry about that until September. So we've got like 9 months basically to make, to get that like kind of built. Priority will be upgrade these houses and to make new houses. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and start chopping those down. Okay. We are gonna need another field. We might have time to actually like pop that down. But we want barley. Is that good for, that's good for flax as well? Yeah, we want to kind of keep that there. So that's good for, because we can cycle them. It's pretty good. And we'll want to put barley on that one. But let's get need 10 logs. Need 2 more logs first of all. And we'll keep the only reason I'm carving this out a little bit like this is just to keep the access lines, because basically everything's dealt with how far away they are from the market. So these houses now, we kind of want them facing this way because they're closer to the market technically than the other way around. Likewise, this one we might just do a little one like that as well, maybe. Might tweak it. Do that and then adjust it so we have a couple of extra plots and a little plot, and then they still get the upgrades. They can still have chicken coops or goats and stuff. Basically, as long as it doesn't matter how big it is, unless it's a vegetable garden, then you want a bigger one, like one of these kind of thing. But look at our approval rating now, because if we look at our we have oh, we do have enough for this now. Let me, there we go. Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. You can actually see we've got some veggies, we've got 166 berries, we've got some eggs. Because we've actually been eating other stuff instead of the berries, so we've been able to basically just hoard all of that. Not sure about the passive meat. I'm guessing the meat is doing its thing. I guess army-wise, we do have 20. Is the camp still... Or I guess they've taken that over, so the camp's gone. taking that over, so there's no camp there. There is a camp down there, but that's a bit far to go to. There's a camp down there. So we're actually just not going to get any money really for the treasury. And we've got raiders coming soon, which is a slight issue. Now we could make some bows. Again, we just don't have enough people in the village, but we're actually going to get attacked in 4 days. So you're going to see a little bit of combat. If you place an industry building near a house, will it impede on the happiness? No, there is a thing. There is a smell work in progress. I haven't actually noticed that yet, but I don't know if that's going to be like a sewage thing or like an industry like smoke pollution kind of thing. They don't really care about that. There's no noise issues or anything like that at the moment. There's no like wealth or kind of, you've got the 3 tiers of housing, but at the moment it's not like tier 3 want to be, because I'd imagine like tier 3 will want to be in a nice neighborhood and tier 1 will be like the slums kind of industry neighborhood and stuff. There's not that kind of thing in there yet. It might be something. And likewise, fire hazard. I think you can have fires, but and like raiders can burn things down and stuff, which we might see in a sec. But yeah, there's no actual like risk of it, I don't think, at the moment. Well, not. I haven't had a fire yet in the three villages I've done. I think we've got some money, so I don't think, I'm going to check again, but I still don't think we can. Yes, treasury cost. I don't think we can move money over from the treasury. We do have some clay, so I don't know if we can now. We have someone gathering clay. Oh, we have a load of clay. What do they need? Oh, is that iron it needs? It needs iron, doesn't it? I think. Oh, it needs stone. We also have stone here. Okay. Let's do that. I built the wrong thing. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So we're gonna just follow this line. Take that there. We'll have that. Because, yeah, we can start then taxing some of the... Now we've got these level 2s, we can start taxing some of these. And these, you can see, they're just starting to make... shoes. So with the clothing supply, we've got some shoes now. So if we go over there, we can see... we've got 8 shoes, 14 leather, 12 berries, 4 veggies, 12 firewood. So we're getting there. I need to see where the raiders come from. And then we're gonna have to fight and see. We might have some casualties, and obviously that sucks, but is what it is. They're coming from the south, so we can wait for a little bit. It might even end up fighting the AI. The AI might help me. Nice. I don't need to worry about my raiders. The AI is actually taking care of that for me. Perfect. Means we don't need to lose our people. Mission complete. Raiders are dead. That's what we're talking about. Sure, they're making shoes. That sounds a load of cobblers to me. So, yeah, we've got our cobbler shop, and we have Fletcher's shop as well. They're making bows. So these are all getting upgraded, which is really good. This one still doesn't have anything. Neither does this one. We have the Weaver's Workshop, but we don't have any flax yet. So I think next thing will be to get the windmill. Now I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can't remember if they take the flour to the granary. The windmill doesn't have great efficiency here anyway. So I'm not too against it being here. I love this music, by the way. This reminds me of The Witcher, where it's like the stringed instruments, like the, I don't know if it is a violin or a fiddle. They have that like that's kind of screeching wail kind of thing, but like a nice kind of atmosphere kind of sound to it. Reminds me of like just exploring The Witcher 3. Very, very cool. I don't want to have this looking nice, but I don't know how to put it. But yeah, you can kind of see. I mean, what's nice is 100%, I guess. So we'll do that. We've got the communal oven, which, oh, we have increased our settlement level again, which is good. In the communal oven, we will stick down here because we want that to go to the granary. That'll be fine. It just goes down the road to the granary. Okay, so this one, ahead of the new season, we are going to could get double the meat, but we're going to use the heavy plow, and we're going to buy 2 more hitching posts. We've got a hitching post there. I think we'll put a hitching post near the lumberjack. And we're going to put a hitching post here as well. And we're going to build another farmhouse, which I don't think I can because I don't have enough timber. We're going to build another farmhouse. From what I've seen, I saw someone do a breakdown. You want 2 farmhouses with 2 people each, 1 ox in each for every 3 fields. Like, you always want 1 extra field. So if you have 1 farmhouse, 1 ox, 2 fields. 2 farmhouses, 2 oxes, 3 fields, kind of thing. And you do it like that. That's how it kind of works at the moment. Should make a road connecting the clay mine to stone mine. Yeah, we could do that, so it actually creates a little loop as well. So we can actually create one. Yeah, I mean, we can actually create one from up there. And then you can also do a little, like, connect round the nodes as well. And the stone one, we want to put that on high priority when we can, because we do want that built, because then we can start taxing. We've got too high population, really, like not population, sorry, we've got too high of a approval. It's all fine. They're just taking over. He's just slowly taking over all the regions. I'm not. I know some people do. I'm not someone who like feels like I'm ever going to expand into these early. I'd rather get my main towns set up and ready and get a good solid troop built up, and then just go through each area and start managing multiple towns and stuff. But I think this town is looking okay. Looks quite nice. Little look at it so far. Quite good, isn't it? Gotta go. When are you streaming next? Christmas. I should be doing a stream next week. So, because it's Friday. At the moment, I'm 1 or 2 streams. But if you go to my YouTube, I will... I have stuff up on there as well. But, yeah. Basically, I'll be on... there's a link to the Discord below. And you'll get a notification there as well. But normally try and do 1 a week at the moment. Maybe 2 if I can. But I think I don't think I'll be able to do 1 over this weekend. So, yeah, be next week probably. German map. Your leader sounds Russian and he speaks English. Yeah, exactly. Hoping to stream more regularly 1 to 2 times a week. Yeah. What do you want? You want to rule the land? You want to rule the village? This is the tax man. Have a good one, Luke. Appreciate you popping by. Nice to speak with you. Okay. Hello. How you doing? So we've got actually people building the stone mine now. What do you want? You want some attention? So, almost. We need one more log. We can actually see 64% growth at the moment. So really good yields. On the other saves, I was getting like 12 to 20 in the yield. So this has been much, much better. Much, much better indeed. Okay, come on.
Leather, leather.
Okay. I'm gonna add a plowing station here. And like I said, we are gonna want another farmhouse. I think we're gonna pop that one there. And that should all work out quite nicely. Yeah, we need these houses built, really. We pop someone in the forester's hut as well and start growing the forest. To replenish it a little bit. We'll probably put a forester's hut here as well at some point. So the woodcutter can basically be sustainable. So we don't have to dip too much into the forest and like risk scaring the wildlife even more, you know? Kind of sustainably keep it going. I think for now we can kind of tell them to go like chop over here, for instance. Likewise, can tell these guys to chop over here. That's all good. We've got the stone mine, so we'll pop someone. We're gonna pop someone in the stone mine over there. We've got quite a lot of clay, I think. We've got a load of clay. So I'm actually gonna stop the clay for now and put someone else in there. And get these kind of built. What we are gonna need is to order another ox. Because the oxes don't come with the hitching posts. How much wood does the woodcutter cut when the woodcutter could cut wood? Exactly. Not enough stable space. That's fine. So we need this one to be built as a priority. Stonecutter camp is full. Anyone gonna come get that? They should do. That's kind of all the stone we need at the moment. I mean, there's not a load of stone to be done. But I think we'll leave them unassigned for a sec. Because I think we need some more stone to upgrade the church. And to build our thing, but we need planks for that. We're not still trading planks, are we? No. And we can sell, we can export those. That's good. I think we probably do want to move this. Probably do want to move it. I think it's taking up too much time moving the logs across to the saw pit. Doesn't make too much sense, does it? In hindsight. We can almost build Forester's hut here, but then when they're built, we'll get them to build the forest around this bit here. That'll be good. Yeah, really pleased with this game, just how it's turned out so far and stuff, and really enjoyable play. And that's with it only being the one map as well. The dynamism of the different resources, at least, does keep it fresh to some extent. But when there's even more maps you can play, and maybe there's more hilly terrain, water, things like that to solve, that'd be really cool. Alright, if we upgrade 2 more, we actually will get another point. So we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade these 2 as well. So we'll get another upgrade point, which I think, on the one hand, I think it needs to go to better deals, but could do bakery extension, twice the efficiency of the communal oven. It's tempting. Or we do the apiary. Or charcoal. This firewood turns into charcoal and you get it twice. There's some good options, and the problem is that you can't just keep growing and get as many as you want. It caps out. And so once you're at the top thing, you can't get any more points. So it's kind of a shame of that. But I will be right back. 1 second. And we're back. All our flax growing as well, which is really good. And it's actually almost at 100%. So we will be able to early harvest this. We need the upgrades. We need the need those things purchased and built. I'll pop someone on there. Someone on there, just so we got people delivering. We get another ox. And what happens is during planting season, we're going to borrow the oxes to plow. We want to really build this as well next, too. And we built this yet? No, we still need 20 planks. We don't have, because no one's in it yet. We can put 2 people there as well. Hey Chesney, how's it going? Got this game downloaded through Game Pass. Give it a try later. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's really good. Nice chill city builder. Some cool kind of stuff. Think like City Skylines, but slower paced, a little bit more in depth with some of the things. Like City Skylines, Anno, and Total War, or Banished and Total War. Really, really cool. Really cool. Liking it so far. This is like a fresh save. And yeah, growing a little town. We've got 50 people in our village now. More people coming in. We've got the houses being built at least, which is good. And these houses too, finally getting built as well. Hope you're doing well though. How you doing? How you feeling after Destiny? Yeah, almost 100%. So we're actually gonna force early harvests with this. We're gonna start getting them. Look, we're gonna start getting them to collect it. And the reason why you make them square and not like super long is because they gather all the field, all the wheat in the middle. And if you go too long and narrow, they've got to keep going back and forward from end to end. So at least this way they do it a little bit better. And I'll always do the wheat field first because it's higher priority. But by forcing early harvest, this is the manual bit. Because we're forcing early harvest, it won't degrade the crop as much.
Don't be shy, good sir.
Upgrade that one. That's there as well. We've actually got plenty of time. This is really good. Really, really good. We've got all the flax as well. We're getting. But some of our stuff's getting damaged because it's typically raining. Typically. And we've got people on the storehouse and people on the granary. They should be going to fetch it. Can do. Let's leave that one on. Yeah, leave that one on. Nothing super fast paced. No, this is very chill. There is combat, but it's not like a huge one. I haven't actually got anyone on my berries either, have I? I didn't put anyone on the berries side of things either. That's almost done, so we can get people foraging. But hand-to-hand street combat mod. That would be cool, yeah. There's red cape. Yeah, you could go full like straight in to have a little explore of your village. But you can't actually do hand-to-hand combat, unfortunately. That would be cool though. Let's see if there's any good to chill on. Yeah, this is very chill. This is very chill. Like even the puddles on the floor and stuff like that is so cool. He's running to get his water. Wait, oh, there's a fire. That's why they're running. I was literally just saying there is no... I have not come across fire. And we have fire. I was like, why is he aggressively running to the well? That's why. That's why, because there's lightning and it struck the house. Brutal. All hands on deck as well. They've all actually abandoned what they were doing to put the fire out. Yeah, we'll need repairing. Oh, it's actually ended, but it's gone to rubble. Oh. Well, we've got plenty of houses, so that's good. That's good at least. We can move into a different one while we rebuild. But yeah, actually set on fire. That's the first time I've had that happen. Didn't even know that could happen. Okay, and we're gonna want this one to be this one we're gonna do, this one we could do wheat. This one, okay, so this one we could do wheat. This one we could do flax, and this one we can do barley. There we go, and that's what we're gonna rotate for this year. So they're gonna gather all of that. I don't know who's meant to be gathering this. But yeah, we turn early harvest off on both of these now. And again, I think we can then assign the livestock. I don't know if they'll start plowing it yet. I don't know if anyone's going to get those. Oh, I think they're going to get it now. There's different priorities, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, so they're now going to cart it off into the farmhouses. And they're going to take it to the granaries. So it's all going quite well. Yes, so rotating the crops, because you can set it to auto-rotate, but since I'm manually overlooking the farming anyway, because it's a little bit more efficient. So you can see now we've actually got the ox here, and the ox is now going to plow the field. Ox is doing this one, and then the people will do this one. We'll get the fields all done. This makes the farming a lot more efficient. But yeah, basically we're going to yeah, we're gonna have, what I'm gonna do is just gonna put that to low, medium, high for now. Basically, if you keep planting the same crop over and over again, it'll lower the yield. So actually, if we had a look on the yield, Emma's actually, I mean, because the ground's so fertile, but you'll see flax is actually deteriorated here. Whereas the wheat we've just harvested hasn't really bothered, hasn't really had an issue yet, but will over time. So you can either have the field be bare, which is fallow. You can get an upgrade that you can have then sheep and stuff graze on it, which fertilizes it. Or you can just rotate the crop, which is what they do in real life. They rotate the crops so that the soil gets new nutrients and stuff like that. So it's quite a cool system. I've never seen this system in another game before. Yeah. What I do want to micromanage here, though, is I don't want them planting the seeds. Because we want to plant the seeds in the October. So we just want to plow the field, and then I basically want to make this low price. I basically want to take the people off. Because these guys are going to do this, so I'm going to actually take them off. There we go. I'll same with these people as well. So we've got 2 now. There we go. And we can let the oxes, the ox will then finish doing his thing. And I think they'll just go back to town now, because only 1 ox can do a field at a time. We can actually turn... you can leave the livestock on, because basically livestock will be used elsewhere when he's not needed, and he'll be prioritized on the field when he is needed. And this guy's just going to finish off this field, which is a little bit bigger than the other fields. It now means we've got loads of flax, so we can actually have this person making the linen as well, which would be good. We can have the forester's hut. We've got the forester here as well. You can see that now working as well. I didn't know that you can actually assign a permanent livestock to the logging camp, which makes sense as well. Then you've always got someone to move the logs where they're needed. But it kind of happens automatically anyway. So we have 24 families. But we have 24 homes, 22 families. So still need planks. We are basically not making enough. We need probably another one. We can also see, I don't know if we can upgrade anyone yet, because we still need tavern, which will get barley this winter. So we'll then be able to make some ale. Which means we'll then be able to open the tavern officially. Storehouse is actually full as well. We actually need timber. I think actually we're gonna demolish that. We're not gonna make that. And I think the trade, I just want to double check what we've got. We've got loads of berries, which is fine. The berries are sustaining us very well. Clay, firewood. Could sell some of the clay. Sell some firewood, a little bit. We could probably buy a root and sell some boots. Sell some shoes. And the war bows we are selling as well, I think. We'll pop someone in there, do the selling. That'll be good. And I think yeah, we've got the shoes. That's all good. And we've got the bows, so that's good too. Okay. I think the trading post, we do want to, on the weapons, probably have like a 12, 11, yeah. So it's 36 in total. So we can get a complete kind of retinue of archers first, and then go from there. The rest, that'll be fine. So September, it's the official kind of harvesting season. So as soon as this harvest season's finished, we're going to put everyone on the farms. If I can remember. I don't know if we're going to need to build... We might build some more houses here, in this little bit here. And I think that might be enough. Yeah, we really need to build the manor. We have the stone now. We just need the timber and the planks. And then we can start like building our economy and building our army. I don't know where we'll build our village. Maybe our like manor, maybe in the middle here, because you can build little castle walls and everything. You can upgrade it. I think we'll probably build it in the middle of this forest. Kind of waiting for the harvest to finish. almost got the planks and the timber. Almost. Need 10 and 20, I think, don't we? Always add extra houses on the plots here as well. The sooner we can set a tax rate, the sooner we can get some more money in, which is something I haven't really done yet. Like on this one, I've probably taken a bit longer to get that sorted. We need to upgrade the storehouse as well, but there we go. Let's build that there. You can then place walls around it and stuff like that, and towers and stuff as you get more stuff. Tax office is just a visual thing at the moment. You can just do taxes straight away. I think we'll have it come in there like that. That's where we'll build the manor. And once that's built, we'll be able to set our taxes and a tithe as well. Yeah, everyone's happy though. We've got a happy village now. It was starting off quite difficult to begin with. Need some more timber, and we're going to need some rooftop tiles to upgrade it. So we could get a clay furnace as well. We could probably look to build that. Build that there. Might as well get someone to mine the rest of the stone. Could mine the iron. There's just not a lot of iron there. It won't take us very long to mine it. Probably doesn't hurt to build it. It's only one log. It's a shame. It would be so good if that was a rich deposit. Actually, get rid of that original road as well. We can probably, in case it's quicker, we can probably connect. Just follow the contour lines there as well. Perfect. So it's kind of all connected a little bit there as well. There we go. Policies unlocked and the manor. There we go. So fuel reserves, we're going to have 6 taxes. So we're going to just put a 10% tax on. And we're going to do a 5% tithe. Percentage of surplus food that is given to the church in return for influence. So I might just do a 3% tithe, and then the land tax is just collected in terms of which comes from our regional wealth. So it's like taking 10%. So we get 30 into our treasury. Basically, that's how it would work. You can see actually our regional wealth's going up. And the good thing here is that we can actually start to get some more resources here. So we can spend some of that money to give some of these farming and eggs. So I'm not too concerned about too many of these needing to be big artisans or anything like that. Oh, I've upgraded that one by mistake. That's all good. We'll have some goats there. And goats there as well. Maybe we still got backyard there, but we can... That's level 2, Fletcher, level 2, level 2. So doesn't have a back garden, but we might get some more planks and upgrade that one maybe. And these can upgrade as well. So We'll upgrade this one. And yeah, so these are happy enough to upgrade, which is really good. Our next kind of landmark is to get free. I'm an idiot. I got distracted. Oh no. Oh no. We forgot to plant. We should be okay. I need to take people off other jobs. Whoops. Not me getting distracted. No, no way. No way. Right, we have enough there. That's fine. Go. Plant. ASAP. No, it's not even that I forgot October. I forgot. We're all the way through November. Luckily, we already plowed. So it shouldn't take too long. Think I've got away with it. Oh my god. Okay. So it might just mean that we actually do harvest in September. But it looks like... yeah, looks like we're done. Perfect. Whew. Take all those people off. That's all good. Put some people in the windmill and in the communal oven. Come on, firewood. Cannery, weaver. Clay furnace, get that going. It's worked out, it's worked out. Someone else in the granary. Now we're gonna have loads of eggs and hides and stuff like that come in as well. That's cool. So, residential. Build one more set of houses here, I think. And I think we'll go... be able to fill that out a little bit like that, probably. We'll need 6 timber, which we don't have any. That could work. That'll give us another 6 housing. And just fill that in a little bit. To be fair, don't even need to be like that really, do they? We can actually get more in if we did that. Because we don't need them to be farms. We need 12 timber for that. That'll be the next kind of bit. We're going to need more timber. Charcoal would be a worthwhile investment because we turn the firewood into charcoal. But I have to see with that one. We will have to see. Yeah, we've already started getting these already. We're actually like short on wood. Mainly because I don't want to chop over there that much. Yeah, getting some money in the registry now. That's good. And if we look at it, we've got 95% coverage of fuel, 91% food, 100% clothing. This is actually a really good layout because we've got the granary and storehouse near the market. All the houses in the nearby area. Church, tavern, eventually. Because these guys are going to need a tavern and the church upgraded. But we could get tier 3 housing right now if we got both of those things done. We need wooden planks. Need someone else on there. someone else on there. Basically need 2 people on the foresters, but we need it to be not winter, because I don't think this works. I don't know where I read that, but because it doesn't say it doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like, that's just me guessing, but pretty sure it doesn't work. So. Yeah, that there, that there. And that there as well. We've got, you know, trading our clay. Boots. Export linen, to be fair. Because... oh, we actually use linen more than... we'd export the leather. So we need an actual thing for that. And we use that for cobblers. For the boots as well, don't we? Yeah, firewood we can turn off. Clay we can turn off because we will be able to export something else instead. Yeah, good. Roof tiles. We'll probably buy this one and export this. And then some people there. We can upgrade the church. Can we upgrade this yet? Yeah, let's upgrade the storehouse first because that was getting full. And we'll upgrade the church as well. Let's get both of those done. Next thing will be tavern. We do have some money that we could order in the ale. So we could have a full trade. And say that we want 10. And if we have more than 10, we'll buy it. If we have less than 10, we'll sell it, kind of thing. We just keep an even kilter, basically. Because we are going to eventually make our own ale, but at the moment, that's not the case. So we need to wait for these. But it looks like we're going to get 68 bits of barley. The flax. Oh, did I not do that in time? Did that wipe? Or it looks like the flax failed. Because we did plant it. Might have been too late. That might have been on me there for being too late with it. These two were fine though, but this one was cutting it close. So we've got the crops on these at least, and we can do flax next time. Not a problem. Yeah, it's doing reasonably well. We can start switching back on the berry deposit soon as well. Forest is 2. Yeah, we're gonna want to 12 timber there. Squeeze in a little house there as well, couldn't we? Let's do that. Here we go. That should pretty much be enough enough families for the time being. We will. We're gonna have barley. We're gonna want some. We're gonna want a malt house, which pop somewhere, and then And then the brewery's done in someone's back garden, basically. And the brewery will be done on one of these, basically. The brewer extension. Yeah, loads of stone, roof tiles. Need more timber and planks, but we're getting there. Oh, I thought they were both wheat then for a sec. One's barley, I think. I hope. You see the ox is now actually plowing there. We would actually have time, I think, to grow, but I don't think, I don't know how well that would do. Plenty of logs there, to be fair. Well, it's plowed at least. I said you could probably put someone on it to farm it. Put some on it at least, but yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if that's cutting it too fine, you know. We did also make the iron mine, so we can actually chuck someone there. And get some iron in, but it's not the massive kind of priority thing. There we go, church almost made. Got our manor as well, all made, which is good. We've got the crops. 55%, 58%. Like I said, that won't grow that much, so we'll leave that for now anyway. Actually put someone on the forager hut. So that will be good. We'll be able to put someone on the tavern because we're gonna probably have ale coming in. Don't know if the ale, does the ale sit in the granary? Yeah, so we've got 10 bits of ale. So we could pop someone in here. We just don't have the we need the houses built so we get more people in, more families. Sometimes I just wonder where all the jobs are, like where everyone's gone. The farms are empty at the moment. I think what we'll do for the houses that are here, just for a bit of efficiency, we're going to build a well here. So we've got well in the middle, a well here on the outside. And we're going to build a well down here as well. Main reason being, these houses don't have to go as far either then. So we've got a few different well spots then. Since we've got a nice little spread of water availability. Yeah, good yields with both of these. The wheat one's almost done because I think as soon as it's 74 out of 74, we can start harvesting it. I don't think we need to wait to the 100%. We just need, like, we can start harvesting that now because it's like good enough kind of thing. I just don't necessarily have the people. We got another family moved in, which is good. Church is almost done. Almost. definitely need the 2 foresters here. And the 1 forester there. It's definitely worth having those. Got enough clay, we could sacrifice both of these 2 for now. And sacrifice 1 of them. We can force early. Force early. And they should come to go get it all now. And this is the manual part of it, because if you leave it automatically, they will wait till September and try and do it all in 1 month. And it's not necessarily ideal. But the good thing is they'll start plowing the fields, collecting the stuff. Like, it's really good. It's better to monitor it and get it done earlier. So we should start being able to like put the stuff in the windmill and then make bread and be really good. And the veggies are starting to pay off. We're getting loads of vegetables and stuff as well. So the vegetables will be harvesting too. So there we go. That's all done. So we actually so I think we can take 1 off each now. And they're just gonna plow it basically. And that's fine. Let's get 1 of those to do that. They're actually sowing the seeds here, but I don't think that's actually going to we can just burn the field and just do that. And just get them to plow that as well. Nice. Here we go. That'll be good. So we can pop someone in the tavern. That'll start giving everyone that. The church is upgraded. Should mean we will be able to get level 3s once the tavern supply starts kicking in. And that's us in the summer of year 4 basically. We can actually take people off now, both of these, because they've done that wrong. We want this one to be barley, this one to be wheat. We've got time to do that though, because we've got the spare, like the oxes can just go ahead and do that. I'll sort that out. We'll get that all done. Yeah, that's almost done. That's almost done. That's almost done. Perfect. Cool. Well, what I'm going to do is going to leave it there. Good progress for the first kind of one there. You can kind of see how it's grown really compared to where we were at before. And yeah, we're gonna leave it there. So that's Manor Lords at the moment. That was our good little decent playthrough we've done there so far. And yeah, like I said, probably be back next week with a stream. So I might do some more Manor Lords at some point as well, whether we do that next week as well. But yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and yeah, it's good. Like I said, really nice, relaxing game, and time just flies with this. And it's a little bit like Civilization or Football Manager. We've got that just one more turn, one more day. You've kind of like, oh well, let me just get one more month. Let me just build this and see what happens, and then it just keeps going from there. So you really got to like pull yourself out and go, whoa, okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, that'll be all good. Hope you liked it. Nice to see it working from the start when you know what you're doing. Exactly, yeah, because the the first kind of hour one that we did on YouTube was very much me just trying to figure it out kind of thing. But now we're getting a handle on what to do with the farming, getting a better grip on that and stuff like that as well. And much better usage out of the markets as well. That these percentages of the market usage, way better, like much more efficient. Actually really happy how this turned out, because I think at the beginning I was worried that it was actually going to struggle, but look, we can actually upgrade and get level 3, so we can actually start doing that because we've got the roof tiles, we've got the money to do so and stuff like that as well. So that'll probably be what we do next. I won't continue this one offline. We'll jump back on and do this one on another stream. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.